Today, we read once again that the Jews were holding on so tightly to the law of Moses and their interpretation of Scripture that they refused to see the Messiah for who he was, the Christ, standing there in front of him. Father Richard Rohr writes about what it takes to let go of our preconceived notions in his book, Yes and. We don't come to God or truth or love by insisting on some ideal worldly order or so-called perfection. In fact, we come to knowledge of salvation by the experience of forgiveness. Forgiveness of reality itself, of others, of ourselves, for being so ordinary, imperfect, and often disappointing. Many people have also had to forgive God for not being what they wanted or expected. One reason I am so attracted to Jesus and then to Francis is that they found God in disorder, in imperfection, in the ordinary, and in the real world, not in any idealized concepts. They were more into losing than winning, but the ego does not like that. So we rearrange much of Christianity to fit our egoistic pattern of achievement and climbing. Isn't it strange that Christians worship a God figure, Jesus, who appears to be clearly losing by every criterion imaginable? Then we spend so much time trying to win, succeed, and perform. We even call Jesus losing the very redemption of the world, yet we run from it. I think Christians have yet to learn the pattern of redemption. It is evil undone much more than evil ever perfectly avoided. It is disorder reconfigured in our hearts and minds, much more than demanding any perfect order in our universe. Much of the Christian religion has largely become holding on instead of letting go. But God, it seems to me, does the holding on to us. And we must learn the letting go of everything else. Today, let's ask ourselves, are we falling into the same trap as the Pharisees by holding on to our idealized version of religion and what it is to be Christian and not actually following the redemptive path of Christ?
Worthy